Now, 2013 was a year full of great surprises and big leaps forward for many of K-pop's biggest and brightest stars. And as the year draws to an end, let's take a look back at some of the greatest things that happened in the K-pop realm and others that we probably all could have done without. For our end of the year special Arts and Culture segment, we're joined live in the studio by pop culture commentator Callie Kim. Callie, thanks for coming in. It's great to have you with us.
Yes, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Now, Callie, I think what was different about 2013 in the realm of K-pop from the previous years is its far-reaching impact that traveled beyond the borders. And I think this, in large part, really can be attributed to Psy's big hit Gangnam Style.
That's right. You know, this time last year, even more people around the world were getting their first taste of K-pop with Psy's Gangnam Style. Now, that international hit song opened doors and YouTube channels for many other Korean artists to get their music out on the global stage. G-Dragon, JYJ, and the Brown Eyed Girls, among many, many others, are becoming household names all over the world, song, dance, and all. Now, the singers are popular in corners of the globe that they themselves have never been to. And it's exciting to see how far K-pop will go.
Right. And speaking of K-pop stars making a big hit overseas, we cannot but talk about this insanely popular boy group, EXO. Now, they are popular both at home and abroad, and my understanding is that last week it became the first million seller in 12 years. So we haven't seen one in 12 years here in Korea. So this 12-member boy band was created with a global fan base in mind in the first place, right?
That's right. Well, EXO is a Korean-Chinese boy band produced by SM Entertainment. Now, formed in 2011, EXO is comprised of 12 members separated into two subgroups, EXO-K and EXO-M, performing music in Korean and Mandarin. Now, as with other Korean singing groups, the members were strategically chosen to give the group a wider international appeal in the case of EXO in China as well as Korea. And it paid off, as can be seen in the record number of album sales. Their first album, XOXO, sold over 1 million copies. Now, that includes both their regular album and repackaged album. And the last time an artist passed the 1 million mark was back in 2001 by G.O.D. and Kim Gun-mo. Since then, no one has been able to pass this milestone.
Right, so it's been 12 years since an artist sold 1 million copies of their album, and you know, this only highlights the recession in the album industry here in the nation.
Yes, unfortunately, it seems like EXO is the exception. Like other countries that have shown a declining or stagnant record sales trend, Korea's record industry sales halved to less than $80 million in 2005 from the early 2000s. And it has remained that way for the past 8 years. In fact, the sales of EXO's album took up more than 10% of the entire record market for this year.
Well, moving on to some more positive news. Another noteworthy news of 2013 is the return of big legends in Korean's music industry, you know, in this idol band-dominated K-pop scene.
Absolutely. Well, this year will be a memorable year for Jo Young-pil. Arguably Korea's most influential post-war musician, Jo stirred a sensation in the idol band-dominated K-pop scene with his 19th album during the summer, a decade after his previous album. Now, making his debut in 1980, the 63-year-old swept domestic charts with this track, Bounce. Now, the veteran musician nabbed the BC Union Pay Song of the Year at the 2013 Mnet Asian Music Awards. And last week, Jo was selected as the country's Best Singer of 2013, beating out Psy in an annual year-end poll conducted by Gallup Korea. He received the most votes at 17.6% in a survey of 4,263 people aged 13 or older across the country, conducted 3 times from July through November, according to Gallup.
Wow, beating out Psy at 63 years old.
Can you believe it?
Right, that's unbelievable. Now, another event that rattled the K-pop scene is, you know, unfortunately, plagiarism. With so many great songs being released, there were a bit more than an acceptable number of, plagiarism accusations this year.
Yes, unfortunately, you're right. First, there was the scandal involving one of Korea's top hip-hop producers, Primary's collaboration piece titled I Got C with comedian Park Myung-soo for a popular TV show called Infinite Challenge. Now, it became an immediate hit until the plagiarism issue broke out, as a number of netizens claimed that some melody lines are very similar to that of Caro Emerald's Liquid Lunch.
So, Kelly, how similar are the two songs?
Well, why don't you decide for yourself? Here's a line from I Got C.
And this is Caro Emerald's Liquid Lunch, right?
Right. Both have a similar beat, so it's kind of up to the listener.
So the first bit was I Got C by Primary and Park Myung-soo, and the second bit was Caro Emerald's Liquid Lunch. I think they sound similar. I mean, to my non-professional ears, they sound similar, but I mean, is there a set rule or standard in which musical plagiarism can be actually determined as having taken place?
Well, unfortunately, if the two sides cannot settle on the agreement, then the case is taken to court where both sides present their case and a judge decides. Now, a rep from Infinite Challenge released a statement of apology and has stopped online download sales of the song.
Right. So, and, you know, unfortunately, that wasn't the only case of plagiarism, suspected plagiarism, I should add, marring the music industry this year.
Right. Boy group BAP was attacked for similarities between two of their songs and some previously released tracks from Shinhwa, and quirky girl group Crayon Pop that made a splash this year had a hard time explaining why their concept seemed to be taken from a similar Japanese group. Now, Roy Kim and IU were also scrutinized for possible plagiarism, leaving many K-pop fans feeling disappointed.
Right, and I think it's really a case that will stay with the music industry for a very long time, because you know it's a matter of creation, and so you know whether they copied or not, it kind of it's hard for you to judge.
Right, and the lines are getting a little bit blurred with sampling and whatnot, but you know, despite of all the scandals this year, 2013 was another great year for K-pop artists and of course to their passionate fans. So with more investment being made into the K-pop scene, and I'm looking forward to how its global music prominence will grow in the future.
All right, and we look forward to another very great year for K-pop fans and stars in 2014 as well. Kala Kim, our special pop culture commentator for today, thanks so much for that very strong wrap-up.
Okay, thanks for having me.